Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 regular, 18.
Throwing on their first play. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Rolling from the gun here. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. He fields this at the 18. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. 19
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back-to-back carries here. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it, it's Swift. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80.
McCarthy looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. He's got it inside the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Let's go. 6, take over.
Back to the well again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. It's a Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready? 70 Lion. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Steady.
3rd and goal for McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, alrighty, a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Doesn't like what he sees. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Caught in the comeback route. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
He's out of bounds after a gain of about 8, so a nice pick up there, 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's get 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Another carry for it. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
Hey, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Boston Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. McCarthy operating from the pistol. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-3 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Fielded at the 11. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the jump.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey. Ready.
Blown back, it's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Get it. Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Egbuka. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag. County Lions. Cougar 19.
They'll go play action. He brings it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. Seibert now to add the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Austin Seibert.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 6-18, Pioneer.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. They shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 18, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And he's going to be right up against that line that they need him. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
3rd and inches.
Hand off now from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready up.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Track. Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Finds his back complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. So the Vikings sending out the field goal team here. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. This is no good. A surprising miss as he cracks it off the left upright. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Warriors, 70.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Vikings 3. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Tampa spends its second timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Well, anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
McCarthy to throw for it. On the move, headed right. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Cougar 19. 70 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Minnesota spends its second timeout here, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Tiger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings make it an 11-point ball game.
Vikings 10. Jack Fox set to
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Back to the air following that pick six. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is Cooper looking left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
He was brought down.
That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play.
Let's go! 19, 18! Let's go!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's about 43 yards for him. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the game stays at 11.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. McCarthy looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Austin's there to haul it in. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. Shoots away from one. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set now. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. Has it at the 2. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey! Hut, hut.
There's a dive up the middle. Blast through midfield. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Into a crowd, and intercepted. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, Bobby. It's gonna be okay. And he's gonna manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dallas Turner there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On the jump.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Mustang 19. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down by
Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Ready.
They're throwing it. Outright, Cooper's got it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A 48-yard attempt.
Seibert's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Complete over the middle. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Firing one deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. He gets this one to Gould. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. To the air, McCarthy. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Vikings.
Ready up.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. And they just get the play off. We've got a screen to the running back. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings get it back to within 6. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It'll still be just a 1.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This will end up as a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. Finds his man over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Ready, ready.
Sending him on the dive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
70 Lions. Go.
They give it to him again. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
18 card.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! Cougar 19.
Another carry for him. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Okay, ready?
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Ready?
Back to the well again. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They give it to him up the middle. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Come on, set. 80. Ready, ready.
They're headed up the middle. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Just 2 on that pickup, but after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Seibert's kick is up and good. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70 Lion, 19 Lion.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Bronco, go!
On first down, they'll run. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Okay, break.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Give now to the running back. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Ready?
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get it. Viking 18.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. Seibert's kick is up and good. And that grows their lead to 12.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision. But when give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
32.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.